Imagine this. Friday, 10 p.m. You're home. Socks kicked off. Lights dimmed. Phone face down. Silence. And in that silence, you hear only one thing. Your own exhale. And then, freeze frame. A voice from the outside says, "Still staying in? Don't you ever get bored?" Sound familiar? If it does, watch until the end, because you're about to realize something important. There's nothing wrong with you. And it's not laziness, it's biology. In psychology, there is a term called sensory overload. Sensory overload is a state in which the brain receives more signals from the senses than it can effectively process. There is also the optimal arousal theory. Optimal arousal theory is the concept that each person functions best at their own specific level of external stimulation. The idea is simple. We all have different thresholds for stimulation. For some people, the world is just background noise. For others, it's a constant stream of signals. The subway, dozens of touches, an open office, other people's conversations, the city, noise, light, faces, expectations. If your nervous system is more sensitive than average, that background noise costs you energy every single day. And here's where the real turning point begins. From the outside, it looks exactly the same. You're just staying home. But inside, two completely different realities. One, you're restoring. The other, you're freezing. Because stepping out actually scares you. One question that puts everything into perspective. Am I restoring myself, or am I hiding? If you're even capable of asking yourself that question, you're no longer in blind avoidance. In psychology, there's a concept called low sensation seeking. Low sensation seeking is a personality trait characterized by a preference for lower levels of external stimulation. It's not a diagnosis, it's a type of nervous system. Some people need fireworks to feel alive, adrenaline, movement, constant novelty. And then there's you. Your brain doesn't need something exploding on the outside, because inside, you already have an IMAX running. Your dopamine system responds to depth, not to noise. A book, tea, light through the window, a thought that grows in silence. And here's what truly unsettles people. A person who doesn't need external noise to be happy is impossible to control. You can't buy them with parties. You can't intimidate them with "you're missing out." You can't make them feel inadequate. That's called autonomy. Autonomy is the ability to choose, make decisions, and act in alignment with your own values, not under pressure from external expectations. In a culture that values visibility and constant motion, the ability to slow down looks suspicious. But sometimes the deepest kind of life happens in the pauses. And still, honesty matters more than romanticizing it. A safe environment can be a resource, or it can become a cage. If you feel not only peace, but a real fear of the outside world, that's no longer rest. That's a signal. The difference between these states is subtle, but your body knows it. If home, for you, is the place where you take off your armor and become yourself again, write one word in the comments: depth. Not for the algorithm, for yourself. As a reminder that your choice is not an escape from the world, it's access to a different layer of it. Subscribe if you want to explore psychology not as theory, but as a guide to your own life. See you in the next video.